Imagine a city lost for over 3,000 years, not buried under volcano or swallowed by ocean, but forgotten in plain sight until recently. Peñico, perched above Peru's Barranca province, is more than ruins, it is a missing chapter in the story of the Americas' earliest civilizations. Temples, trade routes, beadwork, and a mystery about who built it, why they built it, and what made them vanish. Stay with me, because by the end you will question what you thought you knew about ancient societies. If you are into lost civilizations, subscribe now, this discovery may rewrite history. The Caral civilization is one of the oldest in the Americas, known for grand pyramids, planned cities, agriculture, and early trade. But while Caral thrived, something changed. Peñico appears during the period just after Caral's peak. Found between 1800 and 1500 BC, Peñico sits high on a hillside, far above flood risk, yet connected by trade to coast, Andes, and Amazon. Its structures show a people who knew how to build, worship, and trade, in a world where survival was never assured. Over 8 years, archaeologists have unearthed at least 18 structures, from ceremonial temples to residential homes. Among these, plazas, stone and mud buildings, finds of clay figurines, shell bead necklaces, ceremonial items. What's especially intriguing is Peñico's strategic height, nearly 2,000 feet above sea level, a location chosen not by accident, possibly for ritual visibility, protection, or trade control. The choices made by its builders suggest a society that was sophisticated, deliberate, and aware of the forces around them. Despite its prominence, Peñico was lost to time. How did a city with temples and trading routes fade from memory? Some clues point to climate change. Drought. Shifts in water supply? Perhaps agricultural failure. Maybe trade routes collapsed. Or was there something more ominous? Disease? Invasion? Religious upheaval? The artifacts give hints, but many questions remain unanswered. What we do know, Peñico existed at a tipping point in human history, when civilization was fragile, when environment could decide victory or ruin. Inside the homes of Peñico, archaeologists found clay sculptures, human and animal forms, shell musical instruments, beads shaped from stones and shells. These are not mere trinkets, they are art, spirituality, identity. Probably used in ceremonies, celebrations, offerings. The plazas were not just open spaces, they were stages of human gathering. Trade, religion, politics crossed here. A person walking through Peñico 3,500 years ago would have felt power, community, and faith, just as we do. Peñico's value was not just in its stones, but its connections. It sat between coast and highlands, between Amazon trade paths. Produce, shells, metals, goods flowed. But climate change, shifting rainfall, warming, drought, may have reduced agriculture. Water access might have dropped. Resources depleted. When trade falters, societies crumble. When water fails, walls fall silent. There's no written script from Peñico. No names. We don't know who ruled, who worshipped, how the power structure worked. Some believe it was a peaceful city of traders and priests. Others think defense was necessary. Was there a sacred temple at the highest point? Was governance centralized or communal? Did it collapse suddenly or over generations? These mysteries are what drive us forward, because what is preserved is tantalizing, but incomplete. Peñico pushes us to rethink ancient history. Civilizations aren't always about pyramids, empires, famous pharaohs. They're about people, trade, belief, survival. A city like Peñico tells us, design, ritual, trade, culture were thriving even in remote mountains. And in a world now facing climate change, this city's story serves as both warning and inspiration. Peñico was lost for millennia, but today, it's found. A testament to human genius, hope, and the fragile beauty of civilization. We may never know everything, the names, the full rituals, but what we discover changes the story of the Americas forever. If you want more of these hidden worlds, more stories carved in stone and soil, you're in the right place. Subscribe to Unburied History, we'll keep uncovering the past, one secret at a time. Don't miss what's coming next.